Alright, hello everybody. My name is Dalton Rutlinger, and welcome to another episode of Let's Roleplay Sailwind. In the previous episode, we went to Crab Beach, as well as we finished up the episode here at Serpent Isle. A storm was just starting to come in as we docked here. We've slept through the night, and we've kind of mingled around with the locals a little bit, but unfortunately there's just not much here. Nobody could really give us any kind of tips or tricks, and there's really not that many people that have spoken to any traders at all. So I suppose it's because the dock is all the way over here. A trader wouldn't really have any reason to go over to the town. There's literally just a handful of stands there, and that's about it. Anyway, we need to get underway because even though we are the richest we've ever been, that money isn't going to last long. So out of curiosity, Bananas to the Dragon Cliffs actually pays pretty decently. What about wine? Nah, not really worth it. Eel? Also pretty good. Seafood is also very good. What about goods? Good, but especially going to Newport. Holy crap. They're good, but I can't afford them. Books, apparently very expensive, but only one place wants them, which is Newport. Alright, so I think to save on money, we are just going to take more missions. Okay, why not just make it 96 pounds? I mean, that's basically 96 pounds. Actually, do we have anything? Oh, yes, we do. We have the potential to go to Happy Bay if we want to. Our character does not want to do that. I think our character is still very much just happy to just sail around from port to port here. Okay, so we've already gone to Newport, but I mean that is paying the most. There are a handful of islands we haven't been to yet. We haven't been to Sage Hills, and we haven't been to the Dragon Cliffs, but and there's salmon to the Sage Hills, which actually pays pretty good. But I think just for the sake of money, we're just going to go back to Newport. And yeah. Okay, I think that's about the most I'm going to be able to take. Your dock workers suck, just FYI. Anyway, let's go ahead and I'm going to try and load this as evenly as I can, but we're just so limited when it comes to actual cargo space. Okay, that's all the goods. Come on, get down. Or down. Ugh. Oh. Lovely. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut this out. I'll see you guys back whenever we actually get this stuff loaded up. Well, it ain't pretty, but I got it. This is a very crappy loading job from me, but you know what? They started it. They didn't stack everything nice and neat, but left me to order everything myself, so screw them, basically. Alright, let's go ahead and push the boat away from the dock. Oh, this is going to be so annoying trying to get around on the boat. Okay, out of curiosity, actually, I think I can do that. We're going to sail between the small island and the big one. And just kind of cut a shortcut through to Newport. Provided the boat continues to turn. There we go. Come on. You know you want to. I guess just tighten that all the way then. Okay. And let's go ahead and raise this one up. We'll release this one. And now we will release this one. All right. Making our way back to Newport. Let's see here. So let's do some quick math. So that's 162, 141. Oh yeah, we're bringing in some serious dough now. 434. Honestly, it works for me. I think this one's out maybe a little too much. There we go. And yeah, we're heading pretty much straight for Newport now, so aim straight at the target, sail there, and call it good, basically. foot keeps itching. It's getting kind of annoying. There we go. I meant to sell this scroll, but oh well. I guess I'll have a salmon. So now that we can start taking more and more missions, I think I can take 4 missions with me now, but I've only got 3 because that's basically all I have room for on board. I've got the eel back here, and the goods up here, and the seafood resting on top of the goods. Actually, come to think of it, I'm going to try doing some rearranging. It'll give me something to do, at least. So if I were to move you, I'll just put you there for now. Move you up to here. I could then put you there. Yeah. Then we can put you there. And we can put you kind of on top of all of them. There we go. And now we can bring the eel up here. This way the cargo is all in one spot. Although, ooh, I don't know if I like how far down that bow was getting, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm just gonna move the eel back over here. This is why I've waited so long to actually use this this boat. It just has no cargo capacity. I think I'm gonna try and move if I can. I'm gonna put you back here as well. There we go. That helped out a little bit, but I think, yeah, I can move one more. It's gonna make getting to that rear sail an absolute nightmare, but whatever. Then you, I can move back here. Try and distribute the weight a little bit. I also put 2 seafood on you as well. So in theory, that should make the load a little bit lighter up here at the bow. In fact, it should be light enough now. I can actually gonna put you like right behind the helm. That way you're not like on the bow, but at the same time you kind of are, but the weight is more towards the middle than the actual bow itself. Alright, so I am going to go to sleep, and I'll bring this in a little bit as well. And I'll see you guys whenever we finally wake up. Yeah, we woke up, and it looks like we sailed directly past Newport. So let's go ahead and catch some wind. And then, ooh, I don't like that. We'll get some wind, then we'll turn back towards the actual port itself. Which is over there. Yeah, I think I definitely got this thing a little heavy. Okay, wind is very much from our back now. Let's go ahead and let all the sails out. Wait, did we sail past our destination? I don't think we did. I think that's still Serpent Isle. I'm pretty sure that is... Yep, that is Serpent Isle. Alright, well, I'm pulling a Dalton here and going the wrong way. The wind must have pushed us back a little bit further. Whoa, boy, that was not good. Alright. This time I'm going to sail a bit more like in this direction, because I'm pretty sure the wind changed and kind of screwed me over. So let's do that, and then we will do this. All right. Well, I suppose if nothing else, that put a little bit more time into the video. Alright, I'm going to go back to sleep, and I'll see you guys in the event we wake up again. Okay, whenever I went to bed, I was facing away from the wind. And now the wind has pushed us basically all the way back to Serpent Isle. What the heck? The wind of this game, I swear it exists just to tick you off sometimes. Alright, well, I guess we're sails fully in then. No, 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 no. We're not playing this game, wind. Not today. Not in the mood for it. Okay, now just to make sure we don't completely capsize, let's release the sail just a touch. Just a touch, not much. Okay, why can I not pick up the cargo? What is going on? What? Okay, that was weird. I don't know what the heck is going on now. All I know is I am holding on to my crate of salmon for some reason. Come on. This boat and its lack of cargo spaces. There we go. Come on. Go back to where you were, darn it. There. Now you. Up here. You. Over here. You. Here. Then you. There. Okay. Balanced out. Problem solved. So that's Serpent Isle. That's that random uninhabited island. That's Newport, then... Where are the Dragon Cliffs? Unless I'm looking at this wrong. No, I think that over there is the Dragon Cliffs. The uninhabited island is, well, that's part of Serpent Isle, is behind the smaller island over there that we can't see beyond that. So I think that other island is hiding behind that small one. And I think that over there is the Dragon Cliffs. Because that has to be Newport. There's nothing else it could be. Alright, so if I am... looking at this right, it'd probably be better if I just got on top of the boat here so I can see what the heck's going on. Okay, so that's Newport. I think that's the Dragon Cliffs. I'm trying to figure out where the heck we are exactly. I think we're around in this area somewhere. Because if I were to cut a line like right through the Serpent Isle and the Dragon Cliffs, yeah, I'm pretty sure we are around in here. Yeah, we're heading basically directly north. Alright, well, seeing as how the video is already coming up on 30 minutes, I am going to cut out some of the journey. I'll see you guys whenever we finally get to Newport. We've already been there anyway, so I'll just see you guys whenever something interesting pops up. Okay, I turned more eastward because the wind was more in favor of it. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to sail out past Newport to the east, and then I'm going to turn north and then come in from the docks, pretty much the way I've always done it. And once we get to Newport, I'll probably call it a video because this is actually taking a while. But I do love how fast this thing is. This thing is just lightning fast compared to the Dow. Like, we might not be moving that fast in all actuality, but I mean, just looking at the water, like, it is zipping right on by. Oh, there's Crab Beach over there. So, yeah, there's not really a lot to say here. I mean, the character would probably be... I don't know about nervous, but these are definitely the roughest seas he's ever seen, as far as being on the boat goes, so... Should I be maybe, like, role-playing, maybe being a little sick, like... bleh, bleh, throwing up all the salmon he's been eating over the side into the ocean? That actually would be kind of funny, to be honest. Just a guy who's always wanted to be on the ocean, then it turns out he gets really seasick. That'd be quite hilarious. I mean, I'm sure it happens to plenty of people. I honestly don't know if I would get seasick or not. It'd be kind of interesting to find out. But actually, while I'm thinking about it, this is something I can kind of talk about and kind of pass the time with. I talked about it in episode 2, but I believe it got cut out because something happened with the video file. I don't know what the heck happened there, but something went wrong somewhere that I didn't know about. But anyway, I'm actually trying to upgrade my kayak a little bit. I haven't taken the kayak out very often because I think I've only taken it out like twice. Because I have a Hyundai Elantra, right? It's a 2016 model. The car is super aerodynamic and it's very small. And loading the kayak on top of the roof of my car is an absolute royal pain in the butt. So I'm looking to invest into a small trailer. Nothing, big and fancy, but it probably doesn't even need to have like a proper bed on it, because I'm thinking about just once I get the trailer bought and assembled, it's gonna be like one of those lightweight folding trailers. Like they can haul a pretty decent amount of cargo. The one I'm looking at, it can haul about just under 1,200 pounds, which is more than enough for what I need. But I'm thinking I'm just going to keep the frames of the trailer just open. That way I can just wrap the straps around the trailer itself and just tie the kayak as tightly as I possibly can to the frames, because unfortunately the way my car is shaped, it's very difficult to actually keep it pinned down, especially whenever you're going like 70 miles an hour down the highway. It's very nerve-wracking. I don't like driving down the highway and then watching the kayak's bow or stern start to fly up. It makes me very nervous when I'm driving down the highway, so I decided I'm just going to invest into a small trailer. And I'm also thinking about making like a custom-made sail. I know there are, pre-made sails you can buy for a kayak, but I don't like the way they look. I kind of want to make something along the lines of a lateen sail. What I'm thinking is I'm going to use some bamboo for the main mast, or maybe I could attach a few walking sticks, like some wooden walking sticks together, and I'll have the mast as a fairly tall thing. I'm thinking like maybe 6 feet tall for the main mast, and then I'll have the main sail be like an actual tarp, like a clear tarp if I can find one. People throw away tarps all the time, but they're kind of hard to put in the toolbox of our garbage truck. So I think for Christmas that might be something I buy for myself, is like an actual, not super duty heavy tarp, but heavy enough that it'll catch some wind and I won't have to worry about it getting wet. Because the advantage of having a tarp is, unfortunately, you can't see through it, but I think I'll be sitting low enough to the water to where it won't really matter if I can see through it or not. I'm going to be... I can't show you on video, but basically, I'm down here like this, but the actual... like, the very bottom of the sail is going to be up, like, maybe about here-ish, so I should be able to see, like, all around me. And I plan on making like an actual rudder system as well, and probably a keel, just in case things go bad. That way, like, there'll actually be a force in the water that prevents me from capsizing completely. Because I've taken the kayak out just a handful of times, but it's unfortunately very boring whenever you're out there just kind of paddling around by yourself. But if I had a sail to kind of help pass the time, I think it would actually be a lot more enjoyable for whenever I'm out there by myself. And I've been looking for an actual outdoor hobby for a long time. And last time I went out, I found out that kayaking, it's actually a pretty good workout because you're working your abs and your arm muscles pretty good. Not very good for leg day, but with all the walking I do in my job, that's probably more than enough. Alright, so just to make sure we don't sail like directly into the wind, I'm going to angle out a little bit like this. And then I'm going to go to bed again. So I'll see you guys in a moment. And wouldn't you believe, somehow, one way or another, we end up facing directly into the wind, even though I angled away from it. It's so annoying. Come on, boat. Anytime you would like to turn. There we go. I think I can bring this one out just a little bit further. About there-ish, I think. There we go. Alright, these are due tomorrow. So we have a whole other day, well, basically 2 days. We have today and all of tomorrow to get there, so we're good for time. It's starting to get brighter out, so the sun's starting to come up. We woke up just before sunrise. Which is about the best time to start waking up, if I'm gonna be honest. You can see Sanctuary off there in the distance. So somebody made a mod where you can actually place items inside the crates. Unfortunately, it's still in very, very early alpha, so it has a very good chance of corrupting the save file. I would go and install that because it would just make having a fishing pole just that much more manageable, because otherwise I'm just going to have like loads and loads of fish just kind of piled up here on the deck, and I don't have a lot of room for that. But if I could have like a way to store food inside some crates, it'd be very nice, but I'm going to have to wait a while before I can actually install that mod. I want to wait until it's in a more stable phase. And I did post my idea for a mod. I didn't realize this is already on the roadmap, but I did put in a request for someone to make like a mod where you can actually write down your logs and stuff like that. It'd be more useful for, you know, out in the open ocean, but for the local stuff, it might the actual logs might not be that great, but writing in a journal would definitely help out a lot. And I think somebody's trying to make a mod for that as well. Okay, let's go ahead and start moving some cargo over. There we go. That's the wrong thing. There we go. But going back to the kayak conversation, at least with the trailer's frames exposed, I can, if I don't feel comfortable with it being strapped to the trailer, I can always duct tape it to the trailer. um, it's going to be getting a little cold to be going out in the kayak now that it's November, but God, I can't believe it's November and it's still supposed to be like in the 70s at some point later on this week. It's just not right. When the cold hits, it's really gonna hit. I fear that we're gonna be in for another negative 30 or maybe even worse this year. Like, I like the cold, I prefer the cold, but even I have my limits. Negative 30 was a little on the extreme side. Hello, you can actually use the arrow keys to do this. That makes this a little bit nicer. I can kind of rest my my left hand and my face in my left hand while I'm doing this. It's a bit more comfortable. Is that? That is indeed the docks. Alright, so let's quickly lower this down. And let's quickly lower this. Lower it to about there, and then let's start bringing the sails in. I think this is probably something you'd want to do realistically. Otherwise, you're going to come in and hit a building or something and potentially damage your sails really bad. Ooh. Alright, so the delivery point is all the way down there, so I want to sail. I want to get as close to that as possible. Come on. There's the blue flag. I think this should be just about right. There we go. Then we come over here, we grab you, and then we put you there. Sounds like people are driving down my street again. They were doing road work earlier today, so I had to park my car outside of my garage. So I'm hoping they got that done now. So yeah, I'm gonna exploit this glitch a little bit. Rather than having to run all the way around, I'm just gonna phase everything through the wall. I have no shame when it comes to doing this kind of stuff. My girlfriend would say I have no shame at all, but that's only when I'm around her. Then we have the eel. So if we're lucky, we'll get another increase to our discount. Though I'm not going to hold my breath for it, but we might if we're very, very, very lucky indeed. But I don't know if I want to do another 3-mission thing if it's going to be this compact the entire time. Alright, so let's check. Oh, let's first go and get some water. Ugh. There we go. And then over here we can buy... I thought there was another merchant over here. We go. It's really not that great, if I'm going to be honest. It's really not. There's fishing hooks here. And there is... Okay, we can buy another crate of salmon. That works for me. So what I might do is I might just... Yeah, I'll fill up here on our resources. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and sell this. I'll go ahead and... Tell you what, actually, what I can do is I can just... put that there. Okay, that still has more than half its uses, so I'll just leave that be. But what I can do is I can just go ahead and bring out these last remaining 3 salmon. Oops. Will you just go where I want you to go? There, okay. And now we can sell this. Alright, so let's take a little look-see at what we've got going on now. Oh. I feel I would be an absolute fool to turn this down. Question is, can my boat carry that much? I mean, honestly, I kind of feel like our sailor would now have, like, enough confidence. I think he would look at this and be like, you know what? I haven't been to the Dragon Cliffs yet. And that's an absolutely insane amount of money to turn down. So I think next episode, we're going to be taking this iron. Actually, let's just do a couple of tests real quick. I'm really hoping this doesn't backfire on me. Okay. She does float. She's not liking life, though. She is, ooh. What if I were to put... Nope, 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 nope. That was a bad idea. Let's not do that again. Okay, but what if I were to... Ugh. What if I were to put you there? Still not liking life. Okay, well, next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we will, be taking a very dangerous cargo, by the looks of it, to the Dragon Cliffs. So I hope you're looking forward to it, but until then, I'm gonna butcher the ending again anyway, but, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, because I will have more on the way very, very soon. And until the next video, guys, God bless, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.